Yes.
Sir, one of the janitors would like to see you.
I'm busy.
Fresh cakes?
What is it, Danny?
Donny, sir.
Well, Donny, I'm extremely busy with the Comic-Con presentation, so...
I'm told that you have an open-door policy here at Hasbro for new toy ideas from any and all employees.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. All right, come in.
Okay. Thank you. I love your dress. Mr. Jessup, I can make this company $1 billion.
I'm listening.
30 years ago, a little boy named John Bennett made a wish that his teddy bear would come to life. Somehow, one of our Hasbro bears...
Yes, I'm aware of the story.
Have you seen this?
So what?
Well, Ted is suing for his civil rights. If he loses, the state will officially declare him a non-entity with no rights under the law. That means he becomes property. Mr. Jessup, we could take him back with only a trivial degree of legal consequence if we were even caught.
And why would we do this?
Sir, if we could cut him open to see what makes him tick, we could manufacture millions of Teds for every child in the world. Hasbro would double its profits overnight.
Go on.
We just have to make sure Ted loses the case. You use every back channel, every bribe, you call in every favor, and you get the best lawyer in the world on the defense. When Ted's rights are officially null, we grab him. No one's gonna kick up a legal fuss over property.
You're a hell of a lot smarter than your urinal cakes, Danny.
Really?
Now, what exactly do you want from this?
Jessup, I'm not interested in money. I just want a Ted for my very own.
All right. I think I can handle the defense. But let's make one thing clear. We never had this conversation. Goldner and the board cannot know about this until we have him. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
I need...
Silas Ramsbottom.
That was such a good dinner, Tami-Lynn. I've never had Pringles on my steak before.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I mean, it's the least I can do with all you're doing for us, really.
Well, I haven't done anything yet.
Well, you know, we wanted to take you out to dinner, but all we got is Tammy's income these days, since nobody will hire me.
Things are getting really tight, huh?
Yeah, I've had to do some things I'm not proud of. BJ's here. Get your BJ's. Get your red-hot BJ's. Toothless and ready to go. Just $3. $3. Get your BJ's here.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I got an idea. Tammy, what do you say you and me go do the dishes and give Sam and Diane here some alone time, huh?
All right. Hey, you go pull a bad back, bitch.
What do you think that was about?
Oh, it's nothing. That's his way of saying I should ask you out. Yeah, look.
We should probably focus our attention on the keys for a
I
while.
completely agree.
You know, I am a little bit curious. How is it that a guy like you is unattached?
Well, I was married at one point, but it just didn't work out.
Shit, I'm sorry. That sucks.
No, I mean, we make it work day to day, but you know, she was always just trying to change me into something I'm not. And I tried, you know? I mean, I really tried everything I could to be the man that she wanted. And one day I woke up and I just realized I wasn't myself anymore. You know, as much as I love this person, you know, we're completely wrong for each other.
At least you figured it out early. Some people go through their whole lives trying to make it work with the wrong person.
Yeah. So we're gonna win this thing?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh, we're betting on you.
Hey, Johnny, come on. It's almost 7 o'clock. We got to get up there. Hey, Sam, you want in on this?
What is it?
Oh, on Tuesday nights we get fucked up and throw apples at joggers.
Oh, there's one.
How's your workout?
Fuck you!
Have some apples.
Jesus, what the hell is your problem?
That's everybody else's fault. Mary Decker.
Bam!
You sons of bitches! What the fuck is this?
That's the lottery! That's the lottery! That's what you get for fucking exercising. That is unbelievable.